Alright, I don't know if anyone's here. Should I do it this way? I guess this way. There we go. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide. Now what do I do? Huh. Oh, no one's here yet. So, we need to pass by a park though, okay? I need to stretch my legs and my back. What's up, Poop? Nobody's here yet. Oh, 1 minute. Are we public? Oh, one person. Hey guys. Hey, hello person. Hey, give me a comment so I know you're there. Are you a subscriber or? Oh, hey man, it's Jess. Hey, that's Jessington Bear. Huh? He's from England. He came. He's the guy who took us to the dinosaur show. Remember? Huh? Remember a long time he dressed up like a dinosaur. Do you remember? Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. Maybe you weren't alive yet. Hey, U.S. average guy. I talked about you in my last video. It's uploading now. Whatever happened to Tomoko Des? We don't like making videos together anymore because she doesn't want to make anything controversial. So we made a couple videos towards the end, and she had me remove them because she didn't like the negative comments. So Ivy hates you. Hello from Australia. How you doing? It's 6:23 a.m. in Japan. And I wore the wrong glasses today, so I got to take on my glasses so I can look, because I can't read the comments. See? I'm a pain in the ass. I like these glasses though. They're good. They're lighter than the other ones. Right now, my son and I, little Victor, say hello.
Hello.
We are just taking a walk at 6:20 in the morning. U.S. average guy. Well, I mean, Tomoko makes videos. She makes videos. You can watch her on her own channel. She hasn't really invited me to make videos, and every time I got pissed off, to be honest, because I don't like making videos and then having to erase them, putting effort into a video. So we erased a couple of videos, and I was like, what's the point, you know? I think the little Godzilla was too. Yeah, Jessington Bear. That's right, Jessington. Jessington Bear invited me before you were born to a dinosaur show where he played a dinosaur. Huh? See the comments down there? What is it there? See? He's never done a live show before. I wish we could hear you guys. Let me see. How long have I been living here? I've been living here 33 years. Before. Vic's been living here his whole life. How old are you now? 10? 10 years old, man. Guys, 10 years old. Man. Before he was born, I was much more active on YouTube, but we're going to bring it back. So, What do you mean? Alexa? What do you mean? There, you're there. You're on right now. I'll do that? Oh, he says you should show the people what we're looking. Okay, I'll switch the camera so you guys can see what we're looking at. Right? Hold on. Like that? How about that? There. Then what are you saying? Right. Okay. So he said when I was trying to. What is that place there? We are in Nagoya, Japan. Nagoya. And it's like Cleveland, if you know America. This is like Cleveland. Look how nobody's in the streets, man. Oh, you guys want to see something funny? Let's show them the koi there. This is the weirdest thing in this neighborhood. So there's a cat that lives in there. So this is. I'll just show you something. I don't know if this is. I think this is fine. I just want to show you one kanji, so you can see. You see that kanji there? You guys see that? So that kanji means, well, you pronounce it ko-i-de. The first kanji is ko, which means small. And the second kanji there is out, or deru, but pronounced together in that combination, especially, it's koide. And on this block alone, there are like 9 families that have the same name, but they're all unrelated. See this row? See this row of houses here? These are all like crappy little rabbit hutch houses that Japan is famous for. I think nobody lives there, you can tell, because it's like, look, just nobody. I mean, somebody might live there. I don't know. What do you think, Vic? Maybe, maybe people live in these. Maybe no one lives in this third one. I don't know. It's hard to tell. But they're pretty crappy. But right next to this crappy little apartment, you have another family, right? And what's the name on this one? Is it Koide, Vic? Yeah, look. There it is again, see? Isn't that weird? It's early in the morning, so I feel like this is when the police break into your house and arrest you. But here's another strip of crappy little houses. But these will eventually be torn down, and they'll probably build a huge apartment building here. Look, you can look right into that person's house. There's people awake. A lot of people awake at this time, especially older people. I don't know what little Victor's doing awake at this time. What are you doing awake? Oh, he was doing Duolingo. Konnichiwa, Aaron Connolly. Hey, Victor. Hi, buddy. Angela Stock. Houses are beautiful. Let me see. Yeah, you are foreigners living in Japan. How is that like? I heard it's hard for foreigners. No. Well, I mean, I'm fine. Yeah, you know, it really depends on you. I think I'm the kind of person who can live anywhere. This is a guy who has a parking lot where he plants flowers in a lot of it. Sometimes he'll have these huge, weird hanging trees here. This is another Koide family. See, this is the third one. Check it out. See the kanji there? See that? Look at that. I told you there's 9 families on this. And that little that little lion there, that's from Okinawa. That's the Okinawa lion. So, yeah. I've been watching you for 20 years, ever since you're going through my minor Japanese studies. What? Shisa, yeah. Here's some houses that are for rent that are nicer. I often wonder how much these are. I could like put a little branch school here, teach English to the locals. Here's a little shrine. Oh, so later today, it is our duty to come here and clean this shrine. Right? So at 8:30 today, we're going to come back here and clean this one. People in the neighborhood, once a month? Once every 2 months? I forgot. Anyway, once every month or two. We, all the community comes together and they go into the closet there and they have these old Japanese brooms and we just clean. Now, it rained yesterday, so there's a lot of crap on the ground here. But it's fairly clean. Like, I don't know what we're gonna do today. The other day we came here and a lot of leaves on the ground, but today looks very few leaves on the ground, right? Usually we break up all the leaves here. What? Yeah, there's a woman doing her exercises there. That's one thing that's very different about Japan, Japanese shrines compared to Western churches. Like, people will come here, maybe it depends on the country, but people will come here just to exercise and walk around, you know? Gozaimasu. There's a crow, Vic. The crow. There's a crow right there. Hello, crow. Huh? So where do you want to go? This is the shrine. It's like in Japan, kids will come here and like play video games. Sit here and play video games. Yeah. I'm not practically native at all. If someone says you're practically native, so I'm pretty American. I don't really follow Japanese politics, so I should, I suppose, but it's just not interesting. And I mean, it's like a whole different level of Japanese that I'm not really familiar with. I can speak about most things, but not really politics or high level economics, you know. So I can talk about, you know, I can watch like a TV show and understand 80% of it, 80 or 90% of a drama. Here's some more little rabbit hutches. These are old. Wow. But yeah, and in the back here, this is the back of a shrine. They always cut wood. A lot of, it's amazing how much space is kind of taken up by these shrines. It's really valuable property here. I mean, look where it is. This is amazing. Anyway. You were more active on Thursdays. What's this? You were more active on Thursdays. I don't know what that means. Can little Victor speak English well enough to take over my school? No. He understands everything. He's just gunkle. He's just stubborn. He doesn't want to speak English, right? Mm. Hello, hello. Hmm? That's weird. What is that? Is that a crow? Oh, you're right. Oh, there it is, Vic. Look. There's a weird bird there. Right there, see him? Oh, it's just a crow, but he's making a really weird sound for a crow. The crows are like almost like a tribe in this community. They're quite interesting. So, U.S. average guy, dude, I can't believe I forgot your real name. I think it's Steve, right? I've met him before, a long time ago. And you asked me about rules for the roads. So they're starting next year, starting April next year, 2026. They're going to Victor's name. Oh. They're going to start these laws in Japan, or start enforcing these laws where you can't ride your bicycle with headphones, and you have to obey all the traffic laws starting in April. And if you don't, you'll be fined. Like, you don't stop at a red light, 5,000 yen. You're riding with your headphones on. Yeah, if you're riding holding your cell phone, it's going to be 12,000 yen, which is like $100, man. Why are there literally no other people on the street? Yeah, because it's 6:34 a.m. on a Sunday. So people are asking, why are there nobody on the street? Because the zombies have eaten everybody. Crappy old building. Yeah, but some of the older houses here still retain the property when things were cheap around here. So this house is amazing. Look up, this is a house, man. When they sell this house eventually, they'll tear it down and they'll build a huge apartment building, which is bizarre to me because like the population of Japan is going down and they're still building apartment buildings all the time. When you see a house like this go down, they'll replace it with an apartment building that houses 50 people, you know. Right now we're going to the park. You once called ravens your nemesis. I like ravens. I like crows. Did I? Did I not like them before? I like crows. So we're walking around our neighborhood. You go, oh, there's a person. She's studying? She's got her school stuff on. She's probably gonna go study somewhere. It was a joke? Oh. Hitchcock the birds. Oh, haha. Hello, Arn. Okay. Anyway, oh, here's a nice plant. I just heard somebody. What's going on here? This always reminds me of a Doraemon, which I used to watch. What's your favorite thing about living in Japan? Oh, this house. Is this the house that's got all the weird? Yeah. Look at that. These are the things that you find on the top Japanese buildings, old Japanese houses. But sometimes people put them out as just decorations. There's a house around here that's got all these weird, like, antlers on it. I forgot where it is. Oh, I think it's that one over there. Yeah, that one, right? Yeah, there it is. I've seen, I don't know why, but there it is over there, see? And they tore this house down, look. What the hell was here? I don't remember now. It's always so weird. As soon as you tear down a house, it's like it just disappears from memory. Unless you've been there a lot. See? Yeah, in there. See over there? See that head of the antlers there, the deer head? Well, there's a big shell here. Look, this house has weird stuff on it. Look at that. It's got like a big shell and these things from other countries. And inside, I think when the windows are open, and you look inside, there's all these weird things hanging on the walls. Right across the street, a modern apartment building, modern house. Right? It's all mixed up. Yeah, it's a weird house. Here's an old post office. Well, actually, the post office building is pretty new, but they kept one of the old post office boxes. We haven't been back in about a year, really? Look at this old post office box. You don't see these much anymore. Yep. When the kids were really small, we used to come to this park every day on the way to, I would walk them to kindergarten, and we'd come by and I'd buy them some strawberry milk. What's with these birds? Yeah. Let me see some comments here. Thanks for entertaining us, you and the other man, Oji-san. I tune in every once in a while. Oh, we're gonna have a show soon. Yeah, by the way, next June 1st, on my channel, we're gonna have Kurt, who's lived in Japan a long time ago, and then he came back. He retired from America, came back. Now he's retired. And he's gonna be back on our channel. Tokyo Kuni, that's an old, oh, all right, man. Good to see you, Steve. Tokyo Kuni was one of the first, he and I were one of the first J vloggers way back in the day. He went back to America. I think he worked for PBS. Oh, look. Let's look over here. Someone, all the kids come in, they sometimes leave garbage. This old man is here every morning working on his garden, but it's not his garden. Let's see, someone left this here. There's some dangoshi in there, some little roly-polies. Hello, roly-polies. Lots of roly-polies. You see them? Some of them are still alive. But some kids just left it there. They'll probably come back and get it. Some kind of garbage here. Look at that. Look at all the mud. Oh my God, it rained a lot yesterday. This old man works on his garden, on this garden, but it's not his garden. Let me explain this. This is a public park, right? But this guy goes out of his way, and he's decided he's going to take over. Oh my God, it looks like, look at the goddamn tobacco here. Some young kids were probably smoking. They left their garbage here. That's one thing about Japan I don't like, is that people just leave their garbage sometimes. Anyway, this man has claimed this corner of the park, and he's decided it's gonna be his garden. I'm pretty sure it's illegal, but like nobody cares. He's just doing something nice, right? He's like making it better. And he puts up signs that says, "Don't step on my stuff." All the kids will come here and play during the day. So during the day, this place will be packed with kids. And so it's surprising, because you think that it's going to be like, because there's no kids in Japan, right? But there's a lot of kids here. Yeah. By the way, James Smith is not my real name. That's fine. I don't know who that is, but... you met Kuni when you were visiting in Japan in 2011. It was fun. He met my Japanese girlfriend at the time, James Smith. Did I meet you too? Did you meet me? I don't know. Tokyo Kuni, yeah, he was kind of a funny, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but I think he just kind of let his visa ran out. Here's one of the weird things about Japan. Here's a public toilet. See, this is something Americans don't get. Public toilet, and walk by, and you can look right in, and you can see people peeing as you walk by. And look, it's male and female. So, of course, women are not going to use that. I mean, unless you got. But here's your squat toilet, which I hate. I hate these things. Squat toilet. Oh my god. Yes, Kurt, the giant hornet guy. What's your opinion on foreign retirement in Japan? I think it's probably a good idea. The thing about living in Japan that's weird is that although some things are very expensive here, you can actually get by with very little. Let's see what this is. Someone left their jacket here. What's this? This is a bike cover? What is this? What's a jacket? Some kid probably just left their jacket here. You know? You know who? He knows a kid who has the same jacket. Named Ayato. This is terrible. Look at that. He what? Oh, he went to the hospital because he had a hair fracture in his finger. This is pretty bad, man. Look at all the mud here. Kids are gonna have trouble playing today. Tough dummies. Well, my back is. I don't know if you guys can see that. You see that? Those are about 4 pounds of weights on each leg. And what I do is I find a place to hang from, and I crack my back. I usually go to the gym, but today little Victor was awake, so I thought I'd take him. Oh God, look at all this crap. Gee, I usually hang from this part because it's high. Let me see, negative, we have not met. Yeah, he was awesome. I didn't know what happened to him. Oh, Claytonian, yeah, I know, you know Claytonian. He's a good guy. Like Cross, hey, how you doing? My dad is the one who convinced me not to live in Japan because I would take half a pay cut. I would have gone there. Yes, well, you'll take a pay cut, but also you can also get by on much less here. So, for example, the rent, and these apartment buildings, you know, I haven't been there, of course, but I bet I would be surprised if those cost more than $400 or $500 a room. It's cheap. Hey, Vic, you want to hold the camera for a minute? And things have not gone up at all. Okay, hold on a second. He's gonna, yeah? Okay, I just gotta hang for a minute. Let me just, I'm not gonna do a pull-up today because I'm just gonna hang. Oh, and crack my back. Oh, yeah. Stretching out my back here. Oh, yeah. Oh, I can feel it. I used to do 14 pull-ups on this thing, but I hurt my shoulder, my arm, back in December, and I'm just waiting for it to heal. Oh, there it is. Yeah. There it is. I heard it crack. Okay, the bone just came out. That's good. Little Victor has. Oh, how do you? You can read? He just read your comment. He's been studying Duolingo, and I've been teaching him how to read. Yeah, little Victor has grown. That's right. Great to see a slice in Nagoya. Okay, give him a push. Alessandro Bazard, retractor. What did you write, man? That's cool. Okay, where are we going, Vic? He wanted to show me something in this area. Yeah, unfortunately, this area is gotten much more valuable, so people are building a lot here. Yeah, and more people are moving here. Okay, so in Japan, there are 5 neighborhoods that are growing faster. Or the land, I shouldn't say growing faster. The land is becoming more expensive. And we are in the 3rd one. So this is the third. The top two I think are in Tokyo. Maybe we're in the fourth one. Third or fourth one is this one, where we live now. おはようございます。早いですね。
今ね、涼しいうちに歩こう思って。
何？
涼しいうちに。
ああ、そう。
ね、ほんだでちょこっとでも。足が悪いもんで、やっぱりね、そう。
でも運動しないとね。
少しでもね。
そう
です。
頑張ってください。
ありがとうございます。
I own the land and the house that I live on, and it's thanks to Maggie, my dog. I love telling this story, but I was out with Maggie and my wife. We were walking before the kids were born. This is an orange tree, by the way. And we found a little plot of land, and it was empty. They had just torn the house down, and there was a sign that said, we are building a house here from a company. Oh, look at this flower, Vic. Wow, look at that. Jesus Christ. And it said, if you're interested, contact us. So I was like, oh. Maggie was my French bulldog. And I called them, and I went down there by myself without my wife, right? I gotta adjust my ankle weights. They're kind of getting loose. Come here, Vic. Hold on for a second. Just gotta adjust this. Okay. I'll just unplug it across. Okay, thanks. So anyway, I went down to the office in the middle of town, knocked on a door, went up, and they basically sat me down at a conference table with all these people. Maybe the first time I was just one guy or two guys. Well, just people are starting to wake up now. And they were very, very nice. Ohayou gozaimasu. What does it say? Oba-chan wa o kawaii desu. That's good Japanese. So that old woman, I said, well, you're up early. I don't know her, but she was friendly, right? And she said, oh, I have to walk early because my legs are bad and it gets too hot later. There's an old man who sits in that little, this part of it, I guess it's a little factory, a little workroom, not a factory, just a little workroom. And he makes things out of, I don't know, they're like screws. He sits there at a table in front of little metal parts and he puts them together. I don't know what he does exactly. This woman, this is the weirdest house, and they got this parking area, but there's never a car parked here. Yeah, they just put their bicycles and flowers here. People are retired. This is Benihana. This is the original Benihana. This is an izakaya called Benihana. Benihana, do they still have those? Used to be a chain of stores in Japan, in America, right? A chain of restaurants where they fry the food on the table, which, by the way, do not exist in Japan. There are no restaurants like that. I gotta tie my shoes, but gotta tie my shoes. Hold on. Here. Tie my shoes. Shoes are getting a little. Okay, here we go. I'll tie my shoes. Sorry, guys. Talk to the camera if you want.
Yeah.
Say hello. Okay, thanks. Sorry, guys. There's one in San Diego. Yeah. They still around? Yeah. So many things that disappeared from when I was a kid. Do you still have J.C. Penney's and Sears and Kmart? I think those are all gone now, right? Oh, look at that crow. Wow. Look at him. He's loud. It's weird how crows really like to walk instead of fly. Isn't that bizarre? Look at this guy. Hi, crow. He's like walking right at us, man. What's going on with this crow? That's bizarre. That was weird. Now he's gonna walk on that roof, make some noise. What's he doing? He's looking around. He's pretty smart, that guy. He looks like he's looking for something. Oh, maybe he's friends with someone. Look at him. Pretty weird. Gozaimasu. Man just came out like that. Where are we going, Vic? Hey, what happened here? They're closing this out. Well, that means they're gonna start building here. Look at that. They closed off this parking lot. They're gonna sell it off and start building here. These houses here used to be a garden. Back in the day, a beautiful garden. And the people who live in this house, they used to take care of it. And it was like a garden. It was a private garden, but they'd let you in and walk. Like if you said hello to the woman, she'd come in. And I made a video of it a long time ago. I'm just walking and talking to the woman. Let me see. Do you remember the blue light at Kmart? Yeah, I remember blue light. Penny's is still around. JCPenney's closed down around here too. You got JCPenney's in Ireland? That's amazing. What prefecture? This is Aichi Prefecture. Crows are really smart. Maybe the people who live there feed the crows. Yeah, could be. But it looked like that crow was looking for something. This house also is new, brand new. It's kind of nice. Look at the wood here. It's nice wood. It even smells new. Yeah, this is about 6 months old, I think. And yeah. So they'll eventually put it on. What are you doing? Little Vic's kindergarten. So there are these weird plots of land that people keep, and then they work them, and they get their vegetables here. I feel like it's really inefficient. They're so tiny. Like, what can you get? But old people come here and they work them. Look at that. See? They work them. This street, I've done a video walking through here in the spring. It's gorgeous. These are all cherry blossoms. And in the river here, you can see turtles. Sometimes it just rained yesterday, so it's really murky today. Look at that, flowing pretty quick too. I've always wanted to get a wader and go and wade in there. This guy likes roses. He's always cultivating his roses here. Oh, very pretty. Look at that. Gozaimasu. Look at these. Yeah, these are in full bloom now. Nice. He's listening to his radio. Huh? What time is it in America? It's about 7 p.m. Is anyone in like on the East Coast in America there? And what time is it? Let's see. Hey Nagoya, hello. If nothing else, a little garden plant helps keep the old people active. That's true. That's true. So coming down the street here. Oh, this is new. Look, this used to be just an office for a construction site. Now they've put these rental storage here. You can rent these little rooms for about $35 for the smallest one. I think it's like $35 US a month, and the bigger ones will cost like $100. But people, you know, who go snowboarding and skiing and boating, they'll put their hobby stuff in here. Yeah. Now down there, there's a high school all the way down at the bottom there, and on the left there's a kindergarten. And we're gonna go over there. What's this, Vic? Someone just left out the number plate's missing. Oh, sorry. I accidentally closed the window there. Can you trick the inheritance tax to make little Victor and sister happy when the time comes? Yeah, I think so. There's things you can do, like give away stuff. 5:55 p.m. Okay, it's 5 p.m. Look at this battery sitting here. That's weird. Battery charger someone just left out here. Now, little Vic wants to go this way today. I'm not sure why. Huh? Where are we going? Oh, we're going to go down to the river. Some homeless people have taken over parts of the river, and they've put up shacks, though it's illegal. And they work on much bigger gardens that are it's all property owned by the city, but they just work them. People and the man with a dog. Yeah, sure. Gozaimasu. Thank you, Danny. Oh, dame da? Okay. Hey, buddy. 何芝これ何
柴犬です
芝これ何It's okay. 甘いね。失礼します。失礼します
す。いません、ありがとうございます。
Bye bye. All right. Can you trick the there's very loud clicking noise. Oh, storage, not hotel. Yeah, storage. Gregory and Mackenzie. Cute pupper, yeah. We once found a kabuto mushi here. Remember that?
そうだっけ
Right, yeah, right here on this corner. I think it was a dead one, but still, it was kind of weird. Okay, time. Let's go.
覚えてない絶対
Long
ない
time ago, you were a kid. You don't remember. There's cigarette machines. Yeah, these are old. You don't see the cigarette machines, and you have to have a Tesco card to show that you are of age, I guess. I'm pretty sure you can buy these. Buy cigarettes without worrying about it. This is broken. I'll show it to you. This little shrine is also very pretty in the summer. I mean, in the spring. The cherry blossoms are very pretty here. Hello. Hi, phony. James Smith said phony. Why am I a phony? Can you trick the...
初めて見た
What's this? Huh?
買ったらここにほらリサイクルで入れて
Oh. You can buy here and recycle there. Kind of expensive these, huh? I don't have any cash today. I might have yeah, I have no cash. All I have is my phone because you can buy things with your phone.
今短い
What's your OnlyFans? That's funny. Yeah, another weird thing about Japan is people leave their expensive stuff out and nobody worries at all. Like, look, just keep all their stuff outside
これさ
and nobody steals anything. Yeah.
後期の家だよ
Oh, you know that kid? But he knows who lives there. It's one of his classmates.
いやクラスメートだよね
He said hi, and I said hi back. Oh, hold on. What's your OnlyFans? No, the dude here is named Phony Tank. Oh, okay. Yeah, cigarette machines you don't see much anymore. I'm surprised. There was one near my house, and it. No, about this. I actually made a video. I think maybe I never put it up. About 12 years ago, they put one up in my neighborhood.